Liberty Flames offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The give to the tailback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Flames moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Under fire! Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Hussein. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Booker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Mooney. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Hilltoppers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
And the Hilltoppers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. The extra point here would tie the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run this play from the pistol. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give on the option. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Touchdown, Toppers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing deep. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Flames send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Touch pass on the right. Creates a little room. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Western Kentucky, 21, Liberty, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Single back formation, and they give it to him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get on the football, make the play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires complete on the crosser. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They're going back to the ground. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Dings it complete to the right.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the right side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Takes a hit as he fires. Quick release by the QB. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And it's a fumble on the play. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Flames.
Man, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down is coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Only in the first half already, this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run
and the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
To the air on second down. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understand.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're...
Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, WKU. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher can give you a wave of momentum when you throw a 98-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily... just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my...
Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. To the back on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Running back searching for a hole. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Under fire. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on first down from the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the... Already got a hand on it, it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Grab behind the line. It's Bacon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Flames will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bacon. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out?
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hilltoppers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
38, Liberty, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill. Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here comes the offense on first down. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quick. The defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take...
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Donald. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Oh, they're after him. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. The give to the back. Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. They'll move the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. Across the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Going with the ground game left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team.
Now, a 4th down.
Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Fears the pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. On the run, it's Bacon. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Kingsbury. Fires to the wideout. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Anger. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Hilliard. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Flames line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Now they're going to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Toppers. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's third down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He's going to fire deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Kingsbury. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Motion from the wideout. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's McLeod. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Bring in the heat. Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Flames have moved it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
The Flames started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going to run it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build on.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They want that clock to run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
On the double.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget it.
And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Kingsbury. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They punt it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
To the ground. He's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.